All right. So it's Sunday, November the 5th. I'm not going to be here very long, by the way, because there's some couple live streams I want to go to. Tree of Logic is going to do a live stream later tonight about Just Pearly Things' 27th birthday. Uh, I'm gonna show up over there. So have a good time. But let me talk about something that happened last week, right? So what happened last week, and the links is in the description box, by the way. If you are very interested in watching, there was something that was said on Concrete Rose and excuse me, Concrete Rose and Sister George, the Breakthrough channel. It was something that was said on there that I find very comical. We're here to protect the black man's image. We're here to protect the black man's image. Now, I probably wouldn't laugh at this. Excuse me? I probably wouldn't laugh if it not came from a certain individual's mouth. So back on the live stream and so forth, Man of Tomorrow was on the panel with the ladies, and then Dio showed up, and then later on it was uh, what's his name, Mr. Fantastic showed up. So Mr. Fantastic came on there and and did his little spiel, and then Mr. Fantastic says something that needs to be talked about. Well, I'm here to protect the black women's image. Well, what we do online is protect the black man's image. Boy, I wish I was up when this live stream happened because I would ask I would ask the ladies sent me a link because the question I was going to would ask is what image and why? Why shouldn't they care about your image? See, the thing with y'all is this, and it's blatantly clear. Y'all claim y'all want leadership, but then y'all won't take the leadership role in your daily life, in commerce, in education, and especially in how you communicate. So how can y'all lead? How can y'all be looked upon with great esteem and can't even sit there and rub two brain cells together to figure out to get out of your current predicament? It's one of the saddest things I ever see that you got the thing called the internet. Internet is something that's been created. It's been, I said, since the early 90s, since 1993 at least, 92, 93, 94. The internet has been a place where commerce and business and communication has been made. And with the rise of social media post 1997, you know, some of your most downtrodden, historically downtrodden communities, whether that's women, whether that's the LGBTQ community, whether that's the the uh, the Native American tribes, the First Nation peoples, so forth, so forth, so forth. They use the internet as a tool to advance their own agenda. But Mr. Fantastic came on there, and that's why I was no, that's right, I was there. That's why I asked the question to Mr. Fantastic. How can you say that when you use your voice against George Floyd? I'm not talking about whether George Floyd was a deserved to be choked to death or so forth. What I'm saying is you use your voice to snuff out another black man. While at the same time, y'all the same Negroes who complain about, you know, whether the Miss Prophet or Cynthia G or Brooklyn Blue say about you. You know, and that's uh my issue because they know you said the magical words. We're trying to protect our image. Really, guard your image against what? Against who? See, but you always talk about your image, right? You always talk about your image, and the thing is, y'all got all the power in this world to change and affect change, um, using the internet to network with other individuals, but the conversation always leads about surrounds itself about relationships and sex. Relationships and sex, rather than how can I get economically viable in this climate. And then y'all the same people who get mad at the people. Uh, y'all the same people who get mad at Goldman Sachs and Lehman Brothers and Bank of America for giving money or giving loans to your female counterpart, when your female counterpart used the internet and not only guarding her own image, but also to use the internet, also to use. I'm sorry, I was distracted. There was a beautiful. Oh, never mind. Um, there was these women use the internet to get into the boardrooms of Goldman Sachs, Lehman Brothers, Bank of America, and getting these boards. They use their educational acumen, their talents, what may have you, to get on these boards, these corporate boards, and so forth, and thus giving themselves or women like them the grants, the loans, and what may have you. See, you have not used your power wisely. You haven't. Okay. You haven't used your power wisely. It's kind of like, and it sounds so, it is very uh ironic that a lot of y'all would would talk about would talk about comic books, and we're black nerds and so forth. And the thing is, y'all talk about Spider-Man, and then y'all, and you read Spider-Man, It says great power comes with great responsibility. Okay, so my thing is, how come you not use this power, the internet, to gain y'all the ability to do what needs to be uh done? So you can't blame the Keishas of the world. You can't blame black women. You cannot blame the illegal immigrants coming into y'all's um community, so to speak. You cannot complain about people who practice a Jewish faith for your problems. You can't blame the white man for your problems. The thing is that the problem with your image is you and your mindset. That's the problem with your image. That's the problem of your image. The image is you. The image is how you talk. The image is how you walk, how you speak, what mind frame, mindset you are in. And the thing is, a lot of you try to fight or try to argue or try to debate from the position of weakness. It's a position of weakness that where how y'all are going at. So, so the person who needs to look in the mirror is Mr. Fantastic for asking that lame question, because he's the problem reason why, well, part of the reason why the black male image online is bad. So you can't blame Cynthia, you can't blame Miss Prophet, you can't blame Chrislyn, Brooklyn Blue, or whoever the case is. You gotta blame yourself on that. For real. So I'm gonna get on up on out of here. This is gonna be a short live stream. I told y'all it's gonna be a short live stream, so I'm not gonna be on very long talking about this. Got more important things to discuss. And speaking about things that needs to be done, um, Oswald, I hope you understand. You got nowhere else to go, Oswald. So anyway, that's all I gotta say. Big J out.